beware, is good done everywhere. When we unite in purpose, united in purpose, we are greater, 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 greater than the sum of our parts. United, when we unite in purpose, united in purpose, we are greater, 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 greater than the sum of our parts. United, united in purpose.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the 2026 Humphreys High School Commencement exercises. We are truly delighted that you're here to celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of our graduates. Before we begin the ceremony, we would like to take a moment to share a few reminders to help ensure that everyone can fully enjoy this special evening. First, we would like to extend a sincere thank you to the ad hoc equipment crew, Alex Sandbergen, Tonio and Francine Aguan, Aaron Evangelista, Danny Conception, Stephen Escano, and Giovanni Reyes of Battle Buddy Services. When our original plan fell through, they answered our call without hesitation and played a vital role in transporting the equipment necessary to make this event possible. We are deeply grateful for their support. Please note a slight change to the printed program. 3 of our counselors, Ms. Rozzi, Ms. Walter, and Ms. Randerson, will be calling names for the conferral of diplomas. Unfortunately, our 4th counselor, Ms. Poscanco, is unable to join us this evening. This ceremony is intended to be a dignified and meaningful recognition of our graduates and their achievements. To maintain this atmosphere, we respectfully ask that you refrain from loud or disruptive outbursts during the program, especially while individual graduates are being recognized. At this time, please take a moment to silence your cell phones. We also kindly ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony. Professional photographers Sean Bowen and Rachel at Rad Moments Photography are present to capture high-quality images of your graduate, allowing you to relax and fully enjoy the moment. For your safety, please note the location of the exits. There are 3 exits on each side of the gym. In the event of an emergency, the exits to your right will lead directly outside the building. Now, I invite you to please rise as we welcome the Humphreys High School Class of 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, my name is Justine Chan, and I am deeply honored to stand before you today in my role as class president. And I am grateful I can finally stand here and present to you the remarkable individuals that make up the Humphreys High School graduating class of 2026. Thank you so much. We ask that you please remain standing for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthems.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose dark stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you. You may now be seated. On behalf of the senior class, it is a profound honor to welcome each and every one of you here today, whether you join us in person or virtually, especially those of you who have traveled across oceans and time zones as we celebrate this milestone that represents 12 years of hard work, growth, and dedication. Your presence is a testament to the love that has sustained us through every challenge and triumph, and the unwavering support that has carried us through these past 12 years. For being here with us today, and for all the yesterdays that brought us here, we thank you from the depths of our heart. We share this moment with you not only as graduates, but as a community that has been shaped by your guidance, encouragement, and in belief in who we could become. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. General Xavier Brunson, Commanding General of the United States Forces Korea, Combined Forces Command, and United Nations Command. Brigadier General Todd Brown, 8th Army Deputy Commanding General. Lieutenant Colonel Zachary Franklin, Acting Garrison Commander. Mr. Cario de Harris, Acting Deputy Garrison Commander. Dr. Jacob Sherwood, Pacific West District Superintendent. Dr. Helen Bailey, Pacific West Community Superintendent. Mr. James Strait, Pacific West Chief of Staff, Ms. Amanda Schwer-Johnson, Humphreys High School Principal, Dr. Tess Sterling and Mr. William Bragg, Humphreys High School Assistant Principals, Humphreys High School faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I am Gavin Alas, the Senior Class Parliamentarian, and with me is Esther Kim, the Senior Class Rally Commissioner. Today we have the distinct honor of welcoming you to the 2026 Humphreys High School graduation ceremony.
여러분 안녕하세요. 주한미군 사령관이자 한미연합사령부 및 유엔군 사령부 사령관이신 Xavier Brunson 장군님, General Brown, Lieutenant Colonel Zachary Franklin, Mr. Cario Harris, 태평양 서부 교육부 교육감 Dr. Jacob Sherwood 박사님, 지역 교육감 Dr. Helen Bailey 박사님, 태평양 서부 교육부 참모장 Mr. James Strait님, 험프리즈 고등학교 교장 Miss Amanda Schwer-Johnson님, 험프리즈 고등학교 부교장 Mr. William Bragg님과 Dr. Tess Sterling 박사님, 험프리즈 고등학교 교직원 여러분, 가족과 친구 여러분, 그리고 무엇보다도 2026년도 졸업생 여러분, 저는 시니어 클래스 랠리 위원장으로 일하고 있는 에스터 킴입니다. 그리고 제 옆에는 학생회 임원인 가빈 알리스와 함께하고 있습니다. 고등학교 4년간의 결실을 맺는 특별한 날이만큼 여러분을 뜻깊은 2026년 험프리즈 고등학교 졸업식에 환영합니다.
We thank everyone for joining us on this special and meaningful day. To my fellow graduates, today represents an important milestone in our lives. We've put in countless hours, faced challenges, and pushed through obstacles to get here. Our dedication, perseverance, and hard work have led us to this moment, and we should all take pride in how far we've come.
오늘 함께 이 뜻깊은 자리를 빛내주시기 위해 모인 모든 분들께 감사의 인사드립니다. 졸업생 여러분, 오늘은 저희 인생에서 매우 중요한 순간입니다. 우리는 이 자리까지 오기 위해 수많은 시간 동안 노력했고 많은 어려움과 도전을 이겨냈습니다. 저희가 지난 4년간 열심히 해온 모든 과정들과 노력 덕분에 이 순간까지 올 수 있었고 여기까지 온 여러분들 모두가 정말 자랑스럽습니다.
Throughout your time at Humphreys High School, you have not only gained invaluable knowledge, but also formed meaningful friendships, discovered your passions, and gained skills you will use for the rest of your lives. These experiences have prepared you to face the future with confidence and courage.
험프리즈 고등학교에서 지내는 동안 여러분은 많은 것을 배우고 소중한 친구들을 만나며 자신의 꿈과 열정을 발견했습니다. 또한 앞으로 살아가면서 도움이 될 다양한 경험과 능력을 얻었습니다. 그리고 이러한 경험들은 앞으로의 미래를 더욱 당당하고 담대하게 나아갈 수 있는 힘이 되어 주었습니다.
As we move into this next chapter, remember that learning doesn't stop here if you strive to be a lifelong learner. Stay curious, take on challenges that push you beyond your comfort zone, and hold yourself to a standard of excellence in all that you pursue. The world ahead is wide open, filled with opportunities for you to shape, not just discover. Carry forward the values and lessons you've gained, and trust in your ability to make a meaningful impact. More importantly, know that as Blackhawks, you will soar above the rest.
이제 여러분이 새로운 시작을 향해 나아갈 때도 배움은 여기서 끝나지 않습니다. 항상 배우려는 마음을 가지고 새로운 도전에 도전하시기 바랍니다. 그리고 여러분이 하는 모든 일에 최선을 다하시길 바랍니다. 여러분 앞에는 많은 기회와 가능성이 열려 있습니다. 지금까지 배우고 얻은 소중한 가치들과 교훈들을 잊지 말고 여러분 스스로의 가능성을 믿으며 앞으로 나아가시길 바랍니다. 그리고 블랙호크로서 여러분이 누구보다 더 높이 날아올 것이라 믿습니다. 다시 한번 오늘 이 자리에 함께 해주신 모든 분들께 진심으로 감사드립니다. 이제 Amanda Short Johnson 교장 선생님을 큰 박수로 맞이해 주시기 바랍니다.
Once again, we welcome and thank you all for being here. Now please welcome Principal Amanda Short Johnson.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Mandy Short Johnson, and I have the honor and privilege of serving this class, this school, and this community as the principal of Humphreys High School. And tonight, I'm thrilled to welcome our students, parents, families, Pacific West District leaders, and members of the Humphreys community as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2026. Before I share a few thoughts tonight, I did want to take a moment to thank the many people who helped guide and support this class along the way. We're especially honored to welcome several distinguished guests this evening. To General Brunson and your family, thank you so much for being here and the support you give our school and students every day. To General Brown, Colonel Steinbrecher, CSM Garcia, who couldn't be here tonight, but Lieutenant Colonel Franklin and Mr. Harris are here as their representatives, and their families, thank you for the partnership and support they continue to show our students and our school community throughout the year. We're also deeply grateful to our Pacific West District leadership team, Dr. Sherwood, Dr. Bailey, and Mr. Straight, for their guidance, encouragement, and commitment to helping our schools continue to grow and improve. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take a moment to recognize Dr. Bailey, as this will be her final Humphreys High School graduation as our Pacific West Community Superintendent. Dr. Bailey has been one of HHS's biggest cheerleaders and supporters throughout her time in Korea, and she's never missed a Blackhawk graduation. While we know exciting opportunities lie ahead for her, please remember, Dr. Bailey, you will always have a home here with the Blackhawks. And as any Blackhawk knows, once you're part of the family, you're never really allowed to leave. We tend to keep track of our people. So we can give her a... I also want to recognize our incredible Humphreys High School staff. To our assistant principals, Dr. Tess Sterling and Mr. William Bragg, thank you for the countless hours, steady leadership, and dedication you give to our students and staff every single day, and always keeping me straight. To our counseling team, Ms. Plaskonko, Ms. Randerson, Ms. Rozzi, and Ms. Walter, thank you for guiding our students through schedules, stress, college applications, scholarship deadlines, big decisions, and quite often a few last-minute senior panics along the way. To our senior class sponsors, Ms. Gooch and Ms. Tompeck, thank you for pouring your hearts into making this senior year meaningful, memorable, and very special to this class. And finally, to the teachers, staff, families, and loved ones of the class of 2026, thank you for the thousands of things you do behind the scenes that often aren't noticed. The rides to practice, the late night homework help, the encouragement after hard days, the reminders, the sacrifices, the patience, and the cheering sections, and most importantly, the unconditional support. Tonight belongs to our graduates, but none of them arrived here alone. This is my 6th year, if you can believe it, at Humphreys High School, and that makes the class of 2026 incredibly special to me for one very simple reason. You were my first freshman class as principal. So while this is your freshman year, in many ways it was mine too. 4 years ago, we all walked into something new together. You were stepping into high school, trying to figure out schedules, lockers, friend groups, teachers. At that point, I think we still had 3 lunches, and basically who you wanted to become. And I already knew and loved this community from my years as the assistant principal, but stepping into the role of principal felt like the beginning of a brand new chapter for me too. And you were the very first class I got to experience it with. None of us had it all figured out yet. And I think that's what makes this class so meaningful to me. Because over the last 4 years, I didn't just watch you grow up. I feel like we grew together. I've watched you change from nervous freshmen into young adults who now lead this school with confidence, compassion, humor, and resilience. I've seen you discover who you are. I've seen you bounce back from disappointments, celebrate victories, support one another, and slowly become the people sitting here tonight. And whether you realized it or not, you shaped me too. You helped define what these years at Humphreys High School would become: the traditions, the energy, the spirit of the school. So much of it was built alongside you. You were there for the first pep rallies, the first assemblies, the first difficult moments, our first successes, and all the little memories in between that somehow became the moments you'll miss most later on. You've also had a front row seat to my own growth over the years. You've watched me walk into classrooms and completely forget why I came in. You've watched me attempt to sound cool in front of students and fail more often than I like to admit. You've heard me remind people to put their cell phones away more times than any human being should ever have to say those words. But beyond all that, you gave me something every principal hopes for. You gave me a class to believe in. A class that cared about each other, a class that showed up, and a class that made this school feel alive. And the beautiful thing about a school like Humphreys is that not every story starts at the same place. Some of you have been here all 4 years, some joined us somewhere in the middle, and some of you arrived just this year, maybe nervous about walking into a school during your senior year, wondering if you'll really ever feel comfortable before graduation arrived. But here's what I hope every single one of you knows tonight. It never mattered how long you were here. Whether you were a Blackhawk for 4 years or 4 months, you became part of this school the moment you walked through these doors. You mattered here. You left your mark here, and you became part of this class story too. And that's one of the things I love most about military-connected schools and communities like ours. People come and go, but somehow the connections happen fast and they happen deeply. And even the student who arrived later became part of the heartbeat of this class. So while the class of 2026 will always feel special to me because you were my first freshman class, every single one of you, no matter when you arrived, became part of that journey with me. And I hope you know how much that means to me personally. And the truth is, when you're someone's first class, you never really forget them. Years from now, there will still be moments, traditions, songs, games, performances, hallway conversations, and inside jokes that will immediately make me think of the class of 2026. Because you will always be part of the foundation of my story here, just like I hope Humphreys High School will always be part of yours. So as you prepare to walk across this stage and step into what comes next, I hope you realize something important. You leave behind more than memories, you leave behind fingerprints on this school, on this community, and on the people who had the privilege to know you. And for me personally, this class will always mean just a little bit more, because you were the beginning of this chapter for me. Congratulations, class of 2026. I could not be prouder of you. Keep soaring above the rest, protect the nest, and never forget that you will always be a Blackhawk for life.
Thank you, Ms. Short-Johnson, for those opening remarks. My name is Jessica Christian, and I am the senior class secretary. We will be remiss if we did not take a moment to express our deepest gratitude for your leadership at HHS. Your steady hand at the helm of Humphreys High School has ensured a steady course for not just the seniors, but all the students in our hallowed halls. You were our guide, our advocate, our mentor, and the truest embodiment of what it means to be a Blackhawk. From your example, we know precisely what it means to soar above the rest. Thank you. It's a real honor to introduce our keynote speaker tonight, General Xavier T. Brunson. As students, we've spent years learning about leadership, perseverance, and service. And General Brunson represents all of these qualities at the highest level. General Brunson is currently the commander of United Nations Command, the U.S. ROK Combined Forces Command, and United States Forces Korea, where he leads multinational forces and helps maintain stability in one of the most strategically important regions in the world. A native of North Carolina, he begins his journey much like many of us, by pursuing an education. He graduated from Hampton University, where he earned his degree and was commissioned as an infantry officer in 1990. He later continued his education with advanced degrees from Webster University and the U.S. Army War College, showing that learning doesn't truly stop at graduation. Over the course of his career, General Brunson has led at every level, from platoon leader to commanding general, earning the trust and respect of soldiers he serves alongside. He has commanded major units like the 7th Infantry Division and 1st Corps, and has held many key leadership roles in operations around the globe, including Iraq and Afghanistan. His service includes major operations such as Iraqi Freedom, Enduring Freedom, and Inherent Resolve. But what makes his story especially meaningful for us today is not just where he ended up, it's how he got there. His journey reflects hard work, resilience, and a willingness to grow step by step through every challenge and opportunity. As graduates, we're stepping into our own futures, and while our paths may look very different, the lessons we can take from leaders like General Brunson are the same. Stay committed, keep learning, and lead with integrity. So, on behalf of my fellow students, it's my privilege to welcome someone who truly embodies the values we hope to carry forward. Please join me in welcoming General Xavier Brunson.
I'm going to use this one. I was telling Principal SJ as I was sitting in here, I'm watching all the parents out here trying to see how you all sit here and don't cry. My son graduates next year, and I'm almost a ball of tears right now. Imagine what this is going to be like. So thank you all for being here tonight. Before I go any further, I would like to ask the educators to please stand. You who are all responsible for what these young men and women will be in the future, and say thank you. Good evening to everyone who's here tonight, and thank you for being here. To the staff, the faculty who we just were able to recognize, thank you all for being here as well. To the moms, dads, grandparents, friends, and most importantly, the Humphreys High School class of 2026. It's a joy to be with you today. And just looking out of this room and this sea of caps and gowns, and honestly, the sheer relief on some of your faces that you actually made it. It's incredible. There's a lot of good energy in this room tonight, and when people outside of South Korea think about Camp Humphreys or the job that I do here, they normally think about big things. But I want to talk to you tonight just a little bit about what you all represent to this great community. If you only look at the military, you miss the most important thing. That most important thing is represented by each one of you sitting in these chairs prepared to graduate. You are the real heartbeat of Camp Humphreys. And it's not found in my military headquarters, it's found at Humphreys High School. That's our town square. Graduates, as you get ready to walk across this stage and take your diploma, I want you to take a second and realize that the success today is a team victory. It belongs to the incredible tight-knit village that has surrounded you and cheered you on, and sometimes drug you across the finish line. The very bedrock of everything that you've accomplished so far and everything that you're going to do next is built on the values of family and this great Camp Humphreys community. To the moms, dads, and families here today, thank you. Thank you for enduring the late-night study sessions, the constant packing and unpacking, the chaotic PCS moves, and for providing the steady, unconditional love that gave these graduates the confidence to fly. And to our teachers and staff, you're the absolute heroes of this village. I love this statistic. 19% of the staff at this school are military spouses. And that means nearly 1 in 5 of our educators truly get the life that you all have led. They don't just teach you math or science. They know what it feels like when a parent's deployed. They know the stress of changing schools, and they know exactly how much courage it takes to step into a new classroom and try to fit in. To our military spouses and all our educators, thank you for being the backbone of this school. What makes the class of 2026 so special is how this village brings people together. We have 2 very unique dynamics in this class. First, let's give a huge shout out to the 11 students who've been here at Humphreys since kindergarten. Where are you all at? Stand up, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Wow. In our transient military world, that's a lifetime. You 11 are the keepers of the history here. But sitting right next to you are Blackhawks who arrived just last year or even a few months ago mid-semester. You had to walk into a brand new cafeteria, find a place to sit, and start all over again. And that takes a serious amount of guts. But here's the beautiful thing. Whether you've been a Black Hawk for 12 years or 12 months, this community absorbed you. It took the steady roots of the few and the incredible resilience of the many, and it blended you into one unforgettable class. And look at what that blend created. You became well-rounded, genuinely impressive leaders. We have sports teams dominating across the Pacific. We have a culinary arts program turning out extraordinary chefs. Our JROTC unit is an official unit of distinction. You guys have crushed it on the fields, on the stages, and in the labs. And let's talk about the report cards for some of you. Because the academic culture here is unreal. An astonishing 37 students hit 4.0 or higher in the GPA. That's a massive testament to how hard you worked and how much this community supports excellence. And that's the Black Hawk standard. Graduates, in just a little bit, you're going to walk out of these doors as alumni. Some of you are packing bags for college in the States. Others are heading to universities around the world. Some are starting careers, and some are even stepping up to serve in uniform. As you leave this base, please remember, please remember, you're not leaving your village behind, you're taking it with you. When you sit in the college dorm room next semester, start your new job, or put on that military uniform for the first time, and you start to feel just a little bit overwhelmed or far from home, I want you to fall back on your time here at Camp Humphreys. Remember the values of family and community that you learned right here. Remember that you are a product of one of the most resilient, high-performing neighborhoods on the entire planet. Take the Black Hawk standard out into the world. Show them how smart, how adaptable, and how kind a Black Hawk can be. Class of 2026, your families are incredibly proud of you. Your teachers are proud of you. And I'm honored to stand here and say, congratulations, job well done, Blackhawks.
Thank you so much, General Brunson, for taking the time to speak with us today and for sharing your experience, wisdom, and leadership. Your words will stay with us as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives. So on behalf of the senior class, we would like to express our sincere appreciation for your presence here today, and please accept this small token of our gratitude.
Good evening. My name is Joel Kwok, and I've had the honor of serving as the Class of 2026 Vice President. Tonight, I have the distinct privilege of introducing someone who truly embodies the spirit, drive, and excellence of Humphreys High School, our valedictorian, Carol Hercules. If you've ever had a class with Carol, worked with her on a project, or even just asked her for help, you know she's someone you can count on. She is incredibly intelligent, hardworking, and driven. But what truly sets her apart is her kindness, open-mindedness, and willingness to lift others up along the way. Carol's journey here didn't start with recognition or attention. In fact, as a freshman in physics, she was quiet and almost shy, but it didn't take long for her to stand out. Her understanding of math and science quickly proved exceptional, truly among the top students her teachers have encountered in decades of teaching. She took that talent and used it to serve others. As a member of the Science National Honor Society, she dedicated countless hours to tutoring students every week, always patient, encouraging, and ready to help. And if you've ever been on a robotics team with Carol, you know exactly why her teammates gave her the nickname Carol GPT. She has an incredible ability to solve complex problems and explain them in a way that makes sense to everyone. Carol didn't just participate in robotics, she helped lead it. From building and designing robots to writing the code that powered them, she played a key role in her team's success, including earning major awards at competition. Now, as president of the First Tech team, she continues to guide and mentor others, making sure everyone has a chance to grow and succeed. Beyond robotics, Carol has been deeply involved in so many parts of our school community: National Honor Society, Key Club, Math Honor Society, Girl Scouts, and more, even serving as a treasurer of Math League. She was inducted into the National History Scholar Society and achieved the National History Club 2026 Student of the Year Award. And somehow, on top of all that, she found the time to give over 400 hours of service to our community through tutoring, outreach events, environmental cleanups, and volunteering with younger students. Carol is not only one of the most accomplished students in our class, she's also one of the most respected. She leads quietly but powerfully, always with integrity, humility, and genuine care for others. Carol represents the very best of Humphreys High School, and without a doubt, she will continue to make a positive impact wherever she goes. Please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Carol Hercules.
Good evening, class of 2026. Before getting into my main, long speech, I would like to thank my family, my friends, all of my teachers, and everybody else who has helped me in my journey throughout high school and in life. Without their support and guidance, I would not have made it as far as I have today, and so I cannot continue the speech without acknowledging their priceless contributions in my life. Sigma, as many of us know, is a term that has, in recent years, plagued the speech of the internet, and especially the speech of younger generations. I'm sure that many of our graduates have, at some point in their lives, used Sigma as slang, as nonsensical as it may have seemed when it was the trending combination of letters to use. As cliche as it is to introduce a word and define it within a speech, as per the Merriam-Webster dictionary, Sigma describes someone who is cool, self-assured, independent, and driven. Going by that definition, then, I would confidently call the entirety of the class of 2026 a bunch of Sigmas. However, the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet has another important use than just as slang. In math, which I'm sure some of you just cannot wait to leave behind, sigma is used to denote summation, the sum of a sequence. As nerdy as it may sound, our lives are just sequences of events, sequences of seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, and years spent living. In the sequences of our lives, we all have faced our own challenges, our own wins, our own experiences, some unique, some shared. For example, although most of us share the experience of being sixth graders when COVID began 7 years ago, many of us were at vastly different schools, strangers then compared to the friends we are today. Similarly, although everybody here is affiliated with the military in some way, our experiences have differed greatly, with some of us moving every few years and others staying rather stationary in their location. Ultimately, though, despite the many differences between the sequences of each of our lives, we have managed to forge a great, beautiful community here at Humphreys High School. Speaking of high school, I'm sure that we all had an odd time adjusting from being the alphas of middle school and 8th grade to the newbie freshmen in high school. There was a change in workload, in expectations, and so freshman year, regardless of where we were, was just the start of us learning to succeed in high school and beyond. In sophomore year, the next year in sequence, we were distancing ourselves from the immature freshmen, having learned from just being them, while not being quite mature enough to be considered upperclassmen. Junior year, last year, was hectic for us. Many of us were really starting to lock in to prepare ourselves for college applications or other future endeavors while still trying to keep up with everything going on around us. In our senior year, we all ended up at HHS. Many of us struggled through college applications just to wait for the inevitable rejections, anxious waitlistings, and hopeful acceptances while suffering through hours of classes, extracurriculars, with senioritis on all of our shoulders. Ultimately, though, we persevered and ended up at graduation. Graduates, please look at your fellow classmates. Think about any experiences and Sigma bonds we have made amongst ourselves. Some of us may not know each other very well, and that is okay. At Humphreys High School, whether we have been here for all 4 years or not even one, the sequences of our lives have converged, enabling us to befriend each other, learn, and grow together. Class of 2026, our high school careers have just been a sequence of hard work. This graduation, then, is just a well-earned Sigma, the summation of all of our hard work. However, although this may be the end of our high school careers, I hope that this graduation does not mark the limits of our learning, but rather the start of a new chapter in our lives to learn more and grow. Additionally, I implore all of us to not forsake the community made at this school among us. Although this graduation likely marks the beginning of the divergence of the sequences of many of our lives, I hope we all keep in contact with our friends and each other. We can still support each other, our community, even if we are not physically there with them. Finally, I would like to thank every teacher, every staff member at our schools, along with everybody supporting our graduates in person or virtually, for supporting our graduates. We could not have made it this far without your continuous love and support. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Looking at all of you today, I am reminded how fortunate I have been not only to lead this class, but be supported by two very special people who have made that opportunity possible. I love you, Mom and Dad. Behind each graduate is someone who helped them become the person they are today. Standing beside me is Sophia Bake, the senior class public relations officer. And before we take our final steps as high school students, we want to pause and acknowledge the fact that none of us arrived here on our own.
안녕하세요. 학생회 홍보장을 맡고 있는 소피아 백입니다. 제 옆에는 저스틴 찬이 함께 서 있습니다. 저스틴은 지난 여러분의 학생회장으로 함께할 수 있었던 시간을 정말 큰 영광으로 생각하고 있으며 진심으로 감사의 마음을 전하고 싶어 합니다. 이제 우리가 이 여정의 마지막 다다른 지금 이 모든 순간을 가능하게 해주신 분들을 돌아보는 일이 더욱 뜻깊게 느껴집니다. 우리가 이 무대를 마지막으로 걸어나가기 전에 잠시 멈춰서서 여기까지 오기까지의 시간과 각자의 성장 그리고 그 모든 순간마다 우리를 응원하고 함께 해주신 소중한 사람들을 떠올려 보고자 합니다.
Over the years, we have grown in ways that cannot be measured by grades, test scores, or diplomas alone. We have discovered new passions, overcome challenges we never expected, and learned more about ourselves with every step forward. The people sitting in this gym today are not the same people who first walked through the doors of Humphreys High School years ago.
여기까지 오기까지의 과정은 결코 쉽지만은 않았습니다. 우리는 초등학교 시절의 작은 독서 기록장에서 시작해 대학 수준의 수사학적 분석을 해낼 만큼 성장했습니다. 학교 또한 학교 생활 속에서 마주했던 수많은 흔들림과 도전의 순간들을 함께 지나오며 조금씩 더 단단한 사람으로 성장해 왔습니다.
But we definitely didn't make this journey alone. As we celebrate this milestone, let us also recognize the people who have been woven into our lives in ways both large and small. They are people who shaped our routines, shared our burdens, celebrated our successes, and stood beside us through all of it.
하지만 우리는 이 여정을 혼자 걸어오지 않았습니다. 지금 이 자리에 있는 우리 모두는 언제나 곁에서 함께 해주며 이 순간에 이르기까지 우리의 손을 잡아주셨던 소중한 사람들 덕분에 여기까지 올 수 있었습니다. 그리고 앞으로도 계속 성장해 나가는 동안 우리를 응원하고 아낌없이 지지해준 사람들의 존재를 결코 당연하게 여겨서는 안 될 것입니다. 오늘의 우리는 그 사랑과 믿음에 위해서 여기까지 올 수 있었기 때문입니다.
As Fleetwood Mac says in Landslide, I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you. We have all built our lives around people who raised us and guided us, and in turn, they have built parts of their lives around us. Today, we honor those who made room for our dreams within their own lives. Graduates, under each of your chairs is a rose, representing gratitude, love, and connection. At this time, we invite you to stand and present your rose to someone you would like to thank.
Is this your rose?
That's your rose.
Mine? Yeah.
And now, the moment you've been preparing for, the culmination of your hard work and 12 years of education. Graduate candidates of the class of 2006, prepare to receive your diplomas. Please present yourself on stage when called forward. In addition to the candidates presented to you this evening, we'd also like to recognize the graduates Myung Barron, Simon Drennan, Daniel Jubin, Patrick Harney, Shannon McManus, Amaris Rosales, and James Uhl, who received their diplomas ahead of today's celebration. They will always be proud members of the class of 2026. At this time, will the first row of graduates please rise and make your way to the stage?
Gavin Allis. Jaden Albertar. Madeline Shirley Aledia. Heaven Alvarado Dawkins. Akelia Englin. William Armijo. Georgina Avison. Safia Yerim Beck. Ailia Kaslin Balvestamen. Alexander Ethan Beal. Daniel Black. Octavius Brown. Alison Buschinger. Juliana Rees Lagrimas Kamangeg. Alexi Nazera Campbell. Joshua Jacente Canyon. Rihanna Andrea Castro. Ava Novelle Rose Meno Chargualaf. Justin Omari Charles. Nathaniel Cho. Elena Choi. Julie Cho. Every Cody. Seven Righteous Rosier Chosan Cody. Corinne Chanel Coles. Sydney Suisamoa Colvin. Camilla Carlin Castro Conception. Ariel Latoya Constable. Jordan Cameron Santos Schools. William Cornett. Hannah Isabella Corrales Pineda. Jaden Cross. Andre Cruz. Kiana Davis. Janelle Azaret de Leon Saladin. Alana Diaza. Matthew DeFamio. Krishane Lucci de la Cruz Durham. Leilani Dorima. Brandon Dugan. Ava Ellis. Julian Enriquez. Kipua John Baker Feheran. Cressida Joy Baker Feheran. Good. Rufino Flores. Gabriel Eduardo Fuentes Martinez. Domenica Isabella Garcia Gutierrez. Isabella Gasca. Denia George. Emma Gittens. Andriana Grandison. Callie Hayun Green. Jessica Haggio. Jasmine Kim Harris.
Jaden Harris. Jessica Hilburn. Jeanne Holcomb. Zachary Hudson. Shamika Hunter. Joshua M. Orion James. Rahima Jean Lewis. Mariah Nevea Jimenez. Annie Kim. Chloe Kim. Esther Ajin Kim. Evelyn Ji-un Kim. Catherine Tae-hee Kim. Andrew Kroll. Rebecca Krulski. Joel Yebin Kwok. Brian Hyuk-min Kwon. Jaden Lascano. Eileen Lee. Gun Lee. Leland Lerma. Finnegan Mitchell Lavart. Miley Alicia Little. Madison Marasco. Miguel Santino Mariano. Hadir Angel Martinez. Tyler J. Mazchek. Ryan Gabriel Mbugwa. Daniel Warren McMillan. Abigail Olivia Medford. Chloe Menard. Jessica Michelle. Kira Kit Michael. Bradley Darian Miller. Emily Mills. Robert Lowry Hyun-hee Mills. Dahlia Milne. Haley Liliana Mitchell. Isabella Samantha Mitchell. Gaella Joyce Mocheka. Jacob Monahan. Ian Montano. Alani Elaine Morgan. Sarah Marie Nadig. Amaris Hanise Negron. Emily Newell. Isaac Odiambo. Kiera Oleskowitz. Kyle Hayden Manawez Ortiz. Juwan Park. Julian Ivan Paris. James Lee Pascal. Rodell Penaflor.
Amanda Lorraine Pentland. Andrea Pentland. Tristan Pepitone. Kiana Ida Perez. Rain Angelo Peruda. Alicia Phillips. Kaylee Porter. DeAndre Maurice Powell. Brooklyn Probst. William Sunghyuk Ra. Troy Caballero Ramboy. Lance Reyes Ramos. Brianna Maureen Rivera. Seyun Olivia Rufo. Andres Ruiz Espinoza. Dean San. Gabriela Sanchez Agosto. Andrew William Schlecht. Nicole Riley Schmidt. Anai Kareem Shadeke. Yenna Shin. Ashaya Smith. Brandon Smith. Sophia Smith. Victor Smith. Amira Stamper. Blake Stevens. Hannah Jong Stewart. Jaden Samuel Abratike Supnet. Elise Benico Sutton. Navon Marcelo Tucker. Ava K. Tuzel. Brandon Sungho Uresk. Zane Sage Makana Okea Kua Velasco. Joshua Ramon Ward. Shayla Elizabeth Weeks. Ethan Weggy. Amaya Marie Williams. Jaden Williams. Sherman Lamont Williams, Jr. Angie Judith Wong Marquez. Wan Hee Yoon. Jonathan Aragoyan. Timothy Aragoyan. Colin Zeller. Jessica Christian. Carol Hercules. Justine Dominique Kalma Chan.
Graduates! Graduates, please rise. As principal, I certify that these seniors have met all the requirements set forth for graduation. By the authority vested in me by the Department of War Education Activity, I hereby declare you graduates of Humphreys High School.
My name is Jessica Christian, and I am honored to be the class of 2026 salutatorian. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. Together, we have faced challenges, embraced opportunities, and supported one another every step of the way. Now, we stand on the threshold of a new chapter, ready to take what we have learned and move forward with confidence. One of the traditions that symbolizes this transition is the turning of the tassel from right to left, representing our passage from students to graduates. Graduates, class of 2026, please join me in turning your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Humphreys High School alma mater and remain standing for the retiring of the colors. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you so much.
One. Oh.